Hey there, everyone. I am Jeremy McWhorter. I'm a second year civil engineering student. Just some background on me. I was born in Johns Creek, Georgia, which is like 40 minutes northeast of here, and I've lived there my entire life. So it was pretty easy to decide to go to tech because it was right in my backyard. Some of the reasons why I got into civil engineering, I guess when I was younger, I always loved, my parents took me outdoors a lot. We would always go to these national parks and stuff. And I always thought that was where I just felt the most at peace. And so growing up, you see all these like sad headlines about climate change and the loss of biodiversity. And that kind of made me really want to try to fight for what I loved. So I knew I wanted to do that, something along the lines, but then you also kind of have to make a career out of it. And so that's when I found civil environmental engineering. I originally came into Georgia Tech as an environmental engineer, but I switched out into civil because I realized I wanted some more freedom with my classes later on. But anyway, that's kind of how I got into civil. I feel like that's how a lot of people kind of got into the field. But anyway, I guess some takeaways from the video we watched, which was a great lecture by Mr. Clough. So some takeaways was just like, first of all, how many people this is going to affect. It's going to affect the entire world. It's not like any one person can just ignore it and push off what's going to happen. It really will affect everyone, and even more than just like some 2 billion people that are living within the range of where the sea levels are going to rise. I mean, literally everyone, with how the economy is going to go, with how they get their food. It really will affect the whole world, and that's kind of why we need the whole world to be working together on it. It can't just be one government or one organization, but both private companies and public and the government, they all need to work together to solve this, because otherwise it will become hard to live on this planet. And then another thing that interested me was Mr. Clough, when he went back in time and kind of looked at all the different times when there was a change in climate, and then the correlation with a large mass extinction event. So that was pretty alarming, just seeing what we've done, how we pumped out so much carbon to the levels of an extinction event, and then just see that, the trends are we're looking at a very large mass extinction event going on currently, caused by the Anthropocene. And then lastly, I guess more on a happy note, cheerful note, it was really cool to see how advanced solar and wind are, that they're now profitable. And that's just really something we need to look forward and move along with. And that's some good news out of all the bleak stuff. And then from the articles, I really thought it was interesting. I'd never seen stuff about these 9 planetary boundaries, but it was interesting to see like the older article and then the newer article on it, that they went from 3 boundaries being crossed to now 6. So that was definitely a big takeaway, that just like we really cannot be crossing too many more of these, and there are already so many that have been crossed, and that's just affecting our world as we know it. Another thing is just how interconnected everything is. Because of just stuff with like the freshwater cycle, you will have many other things failing, and then stuff with just like the carbon that causes ocean acidification, which infects all the different kinds of boundaries. So that was pretty big. And then just the other takeaway from that is just the whole world needs to work together. We need to have an integrated, I think they call it like integrated global action, but that really does need to occur for us to solve that. But anyway, there's some great articles and a wonderful some things I want to learn and kind of get out of this class. I really want to find my place within the field of civil. I know I want to help fight climate change, and I want to know how I can best use my efforts and try to help the field. So that's definitely something I want to get out of this class. And I just want to explore the different paths within civil. But I think it's gonna be a really great year, and I'm excited. So thanks and bye.